following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. It's your boy, Cheetah.
Yo, it's your boy from the west side, Choppinator in the area.
From how do we know it's not the north side or the east side?
Yo, just go with the room.
Oh, I'm from the north side of north, or I can't even follow it.
Well, you guys,
It's Yoder.
see?
Start letting Yoder go second, all right? You Chop be doing too much and nobody can go after him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yes, sir. Back again, another episode. What's up, boys?
Hey, not much.
How's life treating you guys?
Nah.
Chop,
Yes,
English. Do you speak it?
I do. My grandmother.
What?
Do you remember I told you guys how she fell?
Yep.
She probably ain't gonna come back home.
It's unfortunate.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's-
Hey, and also I fixed the camera on my garage camera today.
Your what?
My garage camera.
That's what you have. Rodent problems, right? Or people problems?
That's where he hides his porn. That's what he's really worried about.
Probably.
He's got a TV out there. It's where he goes for his special time. Hey, man.
He been in that room.
Hey, man, what happens, man? You know? He's
Hey,
basically married now. That's what happens to married guys. They got to have a secret room they can
Like
run
Peter
away
Griffin, he has to go down 7 layers to 6
to.
doors.
Yeah, dude. There you go. It's been a while since you made a Family Guy reference. Good job.
I know. I like.
You're going strong there for a while. All right, well, it's unfortunate news about your grandma, but other than that, what else has been going on?
I'm flying off overnights.
Oh, yeah.
And
Round of applause.
I had to take somebody back to Hamilton. Okay, and guess what?
Oh.
I stopped at a Circle K,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a normal Circle K. It was just hey, Circle K. Hey, I go in there. Then my 2 waters cost $3 Canadian. I give this guy $3 American.
Jesus, Yoder. Did you just die? Might want to check your shorts on that one, brother.
Yeah,
Rich's ears.
or Rich's ears over there, or the beer's ears, because you know sometimes you got careful when do you. But anyway, the water came out $3. So do you guys do exchange rate? No, we don't. Okay, then he's trying to blast me about how Trump was not a good president. Like, he's doing great for our country. I don't know about you guys. I almost had a little argument with this dude.
You know, it's been a while since you've had a beef with a random person or animal, so I'm very excited that we're back to that. Yeah. Now he's beefing with some random Circle K cashier.
Yeah, guys like I got ripped off. I give him $3. It's supposed to give me back $1.33 and change.
What did he give you?
None. Oh, we don't do exchange rate. Like, well, that Circle K in Hamilton, don't go to it.
If you're
That one specific Circle K
Yes.
now is going to watch us
Yes,
and review
especially the
bottles.
Americans.
I don't give a fuck.
They're going to say you,
Hey, guess what?
They're going to say you piece of shit Americans.
Oh, hey,
I seen
all 3 of
Canadians
us
here
will
today.
fight you in the parking lot today
Oh,
with our shirts off, and somebody's going to oil us up.
All right,
greased and shirts off.
calm down. You took it a little bit too far there.
Yeah, then Mr. Chappie over here got some trips got a trip coming up
Oh, yeah?
around my birthday.
What's that?
New York City.
Jesus.
I'm going to see the Yankees. I'm hoping if everything feels right, I'm going to see the Yankees play. Go to Statue of Liberty. Go to Ellis Island.
Why are so many people obsessed with going to New York City, man? I don't understand the hype.
It's just got to go.
It like scares me.
Why?
What do you mean, wow? I get stabbed by a hobo walking on the street.
No,
It can happen anywhere. It can happen in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, well,
In
it's
Porter.
more, happened in New York.
New
I
York,
know most of the hobos here.
those crackheads out in New York City, they're fucking advanced.
Exactly.
But make sure
You
when
know, I
you do,
could go to a peanut cart, eat one peanut, keel over dead out there, man. You never know.
make sure when you do, you don't like if some guy in the suit asks for directions, that you ask for money. Because sometimes you stop in the middle of the road like you're looking. Do you need help? Nah, man, I'm good. You gotta be asshole out there too.
No thanks.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go back again. Yoda,
Jordan lived by Yankee Stadium.
the new one, Bronx.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Anyway, I can't wait to go back. I
Not
can't wait
P.
to go back
Diddy.
after get a hot dog. Street hot dog. Those hot dogs hit different.
Yeah, because they're poisoned.
I love that hot dog. There's a hot dog by that right before you go Statue of Liberty. When you go to Statue of Liberty, it's like TSA. Empty everything out of your pocket, take your belt off, walk your hands like this.
You know why street hot dogs taste better? Because the guy who's serving you just got done scratching his nuts before you got there.
I don't care.
Telling you, that's the New York way, man. If you're not eating your hot dog and you get a little side
Yo.
of ball sack hair, dude, you ain't doing it right.
I'm telling you, a slice of pizza, it's a spot. Can't wait to go try some more New York style pizza.
See, I'm a fan of New Haven pizza.
What is this New Haven pizza?
Connecticut.
That's all we hear about.
What is it?
It's so much better, apparently, according to Yoder.
What is it?
It's a thinner pizza than Buffalo.
Yeah, who
Buffalo's
wants
like
thin pizza?
eating a slice of
What are you, a
bread.
Nancy boy? You want a thin pizza?
No, you want to fold it, be able to fold it, you know, and
Trash. Trash.
nice two hands.
Trash.
Yo, we gotta take young Cheetah to New York City.
Nope.
You can't believe you've never
I
been.
already got my next couple of trips planned out in my head. And those are the only places I'm going. I ain't going anywhere.
See 9/11.
I don't
That's
go
the one thing I really want to check out because I've been. You know, how
can't
you
go
go to
there.
New York City, you can't check everything out.
Yeah,
I never checked out Central Park.
it's like Disney World.
I've never been.
I've been twice.
Sometimes
It's
you've been Yoda.
fantastic.
I've been there eight times,
Jesus, Yoder?
but I used to live there, so
Oh, that's, yeah.
But then again, your uncle was the same way. He's been there 8
Yeah,
times.
my uncle's been there a shit ton. of
Wait, if
times.
you think about it, you can't do all that. If you want to do everything, you got that's like a 2 week or.
yeah.
I've been there twice, and I still guarantee you there's probably stuff I haven't seen.
I had
Guaranteed.
I had season passes to SeaWorld, Busch, Universal, and Disney.
I will tell you one thing, though. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Universal once. I
Now
heard
it's
Universal's
part of
fucking-
Disney.
Yeah, but I heard Universal's awesome.
Yeah,
Like, I want to go see, like, the Harry Potter castle and shit.
yeah. I
Hogwarts and shit.
was
That'd
gone
be
before
badass.
that. They had the Hawk, and that's where the Incredible Hulk, the lady died.
Well,
I heard they
Believe-
revamped it.
Believe it, well, yeah, lady. I believe she had a heart attack. She
oof,
came back in the car dead.
that's crazy.
I believe that's what happened.
I will tell you one thing about Disney World, man. I know this isn't going to sound like a bad thing because it's always hot as shit in Florida. But when I went there with my family, my whole family, we, you know how almost all of their indoor rides have air conditioning because it's so hot outside? Well, we got stuck in the middle of a rainstorm while we were waiting in line for the Haunted Mansion ride. So
That's-
I was soaking wet, got onto the Haunted Mansion ride, which is all inside.
Yes,
And they're blasting the air conditioning. So
I
I was
didn't-
literally freezing my ass off.
I didn't realize it was that they did. Seen an aerial shot.
Yeah.
It's huge. It doesn't.
Disney World?
No, the mansion.
Oh, yeah. It's
I didn't
fucking
realize
big
it
as
was
hell,
the-
yeah. It's awesome, though. It's a great ride.
That was my favorite.
Yeah. My favorite's Tower.
That in space.
Oh, I love Space Mountain. Tower of Terror is probably my favorite one, though. Just because I also love the movie so much. You know, the movie with Steven Gutenberg.
Who's the little old man? Mickey Rourke?
And what?
Tower Terror?
There is no old man.
Oh, well, I'm talking about Haunting at the Megaplex.
Oh, Phantom of the Megaplex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mickey Rooney.
Man, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he was great in that movie. I used to love that movie, too. That was one of my favorites to watch around Halloween. Phantom of the Megaplex.
See, Yoda, that's why That's why if you touch my son, I'm gonna chop his ass up.
Ain't nobody scare you, fool.
You're lucky I don't take my shirt off. I have the vest on.
Mm-hmm. Well, what were we talking about?
How our week was.
Oh, yeah, Yoder, how was your week?
Was good.
Wait. Before we continue on, any deer stores?
No deer.
The shoot continues on,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
another week, no deer. Deerless.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening, sorry.
I went to the heart surgeon / specialist yesterday. And
Good news?
yes,
That's
I
good.
don't need a third heart surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great news.
Yes.
Got a clean bill of health?
Well, he doesn't feel the, I don't know what it means, but the FPO, which is basically, I guess everybody's born with a hole.
Yeah, fat person operation. That's what it stands for. I don't know. I'm just fucking. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Yo, they can be honest, fat person operation. Well, there is a fat person operation. They get that.
Here, they stick the tube in you and they suck.
Sucked all the fat.
Some of those
I
people,
bet people are going to love to listen to this.
or like, oh, we were fat, but we took that surgery, and like they shrink. Sometimes they get other surgeries, they shrink their stomach.
Yeah, they shrink. Yeah. Oof. No thanks. I hate being fat, but not that much.
Yeah, no. This FPO, which they closed because everybody's born with a hole in their heart because you're in your mother.
I ain't got a hole in my heart.
Yeah, you do. You got 4. Yours is like Swiss cheese.
So, but usually everybody closes, but there's a certain percentage of us that the hole doesn't never close, and it's usually never a problem.
So you're telling me that we're all born with a hole in our hearts?
Yes.
That's not just the name of a John Mayer song.
No.
Damn you, John Mayer.
Yeah, damn you, John Mayer. You know how many times I used that song on a girl? Thinking it was special, and now here I am finding out that everyone has it.
Yes.
Wait, if you think about it, you get that one song back at one.
We're not going to talk about that, okay? That's different
Yo,
table.
yo,
A
if we
different
continue
story.
on,
For a
there's a
different
list of songs. He has It Girl.
No. Different story, different time. We could talk about that at my wedding one day, many years down the road. When I finally found my true love, a.k.a. Olga.
Olga. Yes.
I'm going to order male Russian bride.
She Olga got the blonde pigtails. She's kind of like,
That'd be okay with me.
she's like a little chunkier.
Hey, man. Nothing wrong with that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. He apparently he says he does 500 operations, and out of 10 people that come see him, well, 5 every out of every 5, he'll only do one person out of the 5.
They'll make it?
No, he'll do the surgery.
Oh.
So 4 people end up not having it.
Oh. Well, at least you're one of the lucky ones. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah. One of his questions was, he said, "Why are you here?" And I told him I had a stroke or strokes. And he said, "You say what?" He said, "Hey, I've had 3 strokes." And he's like, "What are the impacts?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't even know I had them."
Did you just say I'm built different?
He's like, "Well, how do you know you had them?" I said, "Well, they found the white spots on my brain.
Damn.
One, there's several look like quarter moons, and then there's one large one on this side, or on the left side." So he said, "Just monitor them, go for MRIs, and every 6 months, because most of the medication that I would be on, I'm already on because of my other heart issues, my AFib, which, if people don't know, is a regular heartbeat. Your resting heartbeat is 60 to 70 beats per minute.
Mm-hmm.
mine would jump from 60 to 70 to 300 to 600 the next second.
Jesus. That's scary.
Yes.
Well, the important thing is you're alive
Yes.
and you don't need another surgery.
Correct.
That's great news.
Yes.
Very happy for you, Yoder.
Yes.
Congratulations on the great news.
Yes, me too. I've lost another 2 pounds.
Hell yeah, Yoder.
Down to 185.
Fucking killing it. Look at you. Give me a pound, brother. Killing it. Hell yeah, Yoder. Keep it up, man. You know, all you're going to have to do is get a wig. You're going to look like Fabio. Get a white horse. Ride down the beach somewhere, dude.
Be like the guy in the Old Spice commercials.
There you go, man. You'll be set. For some strange reason, just pull out butter and say, I can't believe it's not butter. Isn't that how Fabio sounded? Well, how did he sound? I can't believe it's not butter.
That was
Close
never
enough.
a Fabio.
Do you know this is our episode 169?
Yeah. 69, dudes. Perfect.
Yeah, it's like it's on Spotify now. Ever since we moved over here, it doesn't have our episode numbers listed.
It's alright. It's different now.
I'll start putting those into.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
We always tell people like
It's fine.
we always tell people like, hey, you can check our episodes.
It's not
out.
that big of a deal.
If there's no numbers on there, that's our YouTube channel. Make sure you check us out and get a loser. What's it?
What episode is this?
169. you
I
don't
got you
actually.
to say it again.
You don't actually have to put the number. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
And it's funny because I was born in 69.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at that.
And the person we're talking about, he got out on the 14th of February.
What's today? 14th? No, today's the 13th. Fuck. That'd have been so cool. Yeah, close.
You know
enough.
what's even that he knows?
That is the crazy. That's probably the craziest part of it all.
The 10, 15-minute video watch. No, 10 minutes. But I'm going to get more into the details when we get later in the episode about that.
All right.
You call me Milkman for a reason. Or Raymond. I just come up with random shit. Sometimes I come over here, over there.
I can't believe you
fast
just said
moving
milkman.
He always rings. Oh no, it's the postman always rings twice.
You ever see I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
baby. Yeah.
I always handle with care. Not afraid to come in through the back door.
Never mind.
Hey, Bruce. I think I hate to say it, the guy has always been known as Brucey to me.
Brucey! Love that guy.
Brucey.
Fuck, what's his name? I don't remember his first name. His last name's like Tutaro or something like that. He's funny as hell.
I was like, yeah. It's like, out of the 10, like, what he says, like, you're a 2.
Or no, he says I'm a 6 or something like that. You're a 6. And he's like, yeah, you're a 6. And he's like, you're just mad because gay guys like me.
You know, Nick
I love
Schwartz
that
made it. He made that part.
Yeah, everybody's
He was
great in that movie.
What's the movie? You ever watch that movie?
What? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how
That's
you
the
watch?
one where they're cops or not cops, firemen, right?
Firefighters, yeah.
And they went and wanted the benefits.
No, because
Or they wanted Larry. Larry wanted his kids to be his beneficiaries. So they had to kind of cheat the system a little bit.
did you see Larry Schmalzenmeyer?
Larry Valentine. You said Larry Schmalenpine.
Whoa, he says. You say whoa.
You said woo. I was enunciating. You said I was enunciating.
What have you noticed in the Adam Sandler movies? He always has, not like his main crew, but he always had people that's part of the movie. Steve Buscemi.
I love that movie. It's a great movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched them film parts of Grown Ups in the water park.
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
That's badass.
I was like, hey, you know it turns blue and then you pee in the water.
No, that's just a rumor, honey.
I said, you know, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know who died way too young? That Cameron.
Cameron Boyce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too young.
Well, yeah, medical problems. Unfortunately.
He was good in Jesse. He was good in, I think the show called American Satan.
Oh, speaking of movies, I finally watched that Bob Dylan biopic with my parents on Sunday. The A Complete Unknown.
No, was it?
It was pretty good, actually. I liked him.
He was good.
Yeah. I made a joke with my dad. I said, you know what I knew about Bob Dylan before this movie? That he made great music. You know what I know now? He made great music, and he was kind of a dick. Because in the movie, he's kind of a dick.
Is he?
Yeah. I guess he was like that in real life, but he's, for the most part, he's actually a good dude, I guess. But, yeah, I finally watched Nosferatu, finally. Stopped putting it off.
That's for who?
Nosferatu?
Don't know that.
He's a werewolf
so
vampire
good.
movie.
So good.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why people wouldn't like it, because, you know, it's not like a lot of action or anything. There was, it was more like creepy more than anything else, I think.
That movie doesn't get made if it wasn't for the SpongeBob episode.
You're probably right, honestly.
I don't think anybody, like, because he's in a
Literally.
SpongeBob episode. It's just hilarious. And I think
Literally.
most people, just when they said that movie, all they said was from SpongeBob.
Literally. Almost everyone I've talked
He's
to.
like kind of like the Nosferatu was kind of what? He was kind of like the like they made that movie. I mean, obviously Dracula already existed, but I think like wasn't Nosferatu like the first Dracula movie?
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
first
they
vampire?
said it was one of the first horror movies ever made too.
Yeah.
It was the original.
I think that was like because I think it was a vampire movie, but they didn't have the rights to Dracula
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. So I think they just made up something.
Yeah, I mean it was a good flick. I mean I enjoyed
That's
it.
obviously the one from like
Yeah, oh yeah.
1917.
That
or
one's like
whatever.
super old. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I could definitely understand why some people wouldn't like it because, you know, I mean, there's not like some parts are kind of slow, but it's like more of like a creepy like like a time period kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It kept me interested. I think the ending's fucking wild. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was, you know, I reviewed and rated both of those on my Letterboxd too, by the way.
Gotta check it out.
Remember to follow me there. Gator needs his gat. I tried to change my name, but I can't for a year. So
Sounds like Fakebook when Fakebook first came out.
You still gotta wait. You still gotta wait like 90
I
days.
can't change my name ever again on Facebook ever. I changed it too many times. It won't let me do it now. And I've had too many violations.
I was.
I haven't been banned on Facebook in a long time. I need somebody to be proud of me for that. Okay.
You haven't been in Fakebook jail?
Oh yeah, tons of times.
Man,
I had to make a whole separate Facebook because they threw me in jail for like 6 months.
he made he was fuck.
I got a backup Facebook now called Maverick America. That's my backup for when I get thrown in jail.
Oh, is that you just? No, he just made a new profile not too long ago, right?
Who?
You.
Yeah, it was Maverick America.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got thrown in jail. I got thrown in Facebook jail for like 3 months.
For.
Calling someone Nancy.
No, I think it was because I called out Como. I think it was when Como was still in office. I said something about how I was going to shit in his Thanksgiving turkey. And they flagged me for acts of violence. And then I got one time because I forgot. They said they were rebooting some movie, and I said I was going to go to Hollywood and burn the studio down. As a joke, obviously.
Your dad is an offender too.
Oh, my dad's been in there more times than me.
His dad has made 3 different Facebooks.
Yes. My dad's made a ton of different Facebooks. He gets thrown in there a lot.
I
Well, he's
got,
been good lately.
I got one once.
My back hurts.
But yeah, I've been in Fakebook so long that when I first started, you had to belong to college.
Yeah, that was true.
I was one of the last people in my friend group to finally join. I held out on MySpace as long as I could.
Yes. Is MySpace even allowed?
Yeah, it's still there.
But now it's just for like strictly for like music and shit now.
Really?
The dude who owned it, Tom, he sold it to somebody else. Now he's like a fucking billionaire. No one knows what happened to him and shit. He just disappeared.
You know, Tom was the only
Another
one that,
episode
He was
of
smart,
Tom.
dude. He got his bag and he disappeared.
Tom was the only person that, when you set up, he was your friend
He was our
automatically.
He was our only true friend.
Yes.
I
He's-
never really, I
He's
never
looking for
really.
D.D. Cooper.
Tom would have never thrown us in Facebook in jail.
I wish MySpace could be like Facebook could be like MySpace. But then again, if they had been top 8 friends,
This generation couldn't handle top 8 friends. They'd be flipping out.
I can't believe I'm not a top 8.
They'd start eating Tide Pods and shit. You didn't put me in your top 8. Start drinking bleach.
so Cheetah, how was your week? Oh wait, are you done with your week story yet?
Yes.
Jordan? How was your week, Cheetah?
Not good, unfortunately.
What was that?
I'm not in the best place at the moment. I think I've talked about it a couple times in the past couple weeks with work and our building being down from water damage. Well, they gave us the official word today. It's probably going to be down for at least a year
What the
because
fuck?
the damage is so bad, and the insurance company still hasn't even come to look at it. And who knows what they're going to say when they come? And even if they wanted to renovate it, they can't get approved for a renovation until at least October.
October.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess. So my hours got cut down to 3 days. My bank account right now is in the red for the first time in my entire time I've been there. So I'm in a pretty bad place financially, unfortunately, and that obviously comes with my bad. That obviously comes with stress and everything else. I was freaking out. Thankfully, my brother threw me some money so I could buy some groceries, but I was freaking out Monday trying to figure out how I was going to buy groceries because I had literally no money. So, yeah, it sucks, man. It's just, it's stressful, I don't,
Yes.
nobody, and nobody deserves to, feel like this, feel like their financial future is kind of in jeopardy, especially if you're working a full-time job, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
I can't blame my job. It's not their fault, shit like this happens, unfortunately, so. And my only saving grace is I got a ton of leave time that I was trying to save to try and take like a week off during the summer. So I'm kind of just hang out and enjoy myself. But I know I'm gonna have to use that to make up for my lost hours. So it sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Right.
I've been trying to remind myself the past couple of days to be grateful for what I do have. So. But it's tough, man.
Yes.
Especially when you're in my position, right? You know what I mean? I've already been battling depression for years now. You know what I mean? So like when shit like this happens, it just gets 10 times worse. You know what I mean? So I've been sleeping a lot. I haven't really been doing anything. And it's just it's shitty. I'm hoping with the weather starting to break that'll convince me to get out and you know what I mean. If nothing else, at least go take a walk or something. Get out and enjoy the fresh air or something. But yeah, it's I don't want to bring everybody down, but it sucks. And I want to give a shout out to Yoder, who graciously enough agreed to buy me some dinner tonight. You're the man for that. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. You could have said fuck no, but I appreciate you helping me out.
No problem. Like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that we're going to this concert next week because I really need something to
Yeah.
I need to get out and enjoy myself and do something that's going to keep my mind off
So
things.
did Nate say we got 4 tickets or 3 tickets?
4.
I'm about to say, I don't know who's gonna fucking left out of this.
No,
Battleship.
I told Nate 4 confirmed. My brother never got back to me, so I don't know if he's going or not. But
I'm about to
I
say,
don't want to make Nate wait any longer, so I told him 4.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't really do good at concerts just because I have like social anxiety and shit. But I think being with you guys, it'll help, and hopefully we have a good time.
Yeah.
It'll help me keep my mind off shit.
I haven't been.
So
I don't think I've been to a show since COVID.
yeah, I haven't been to a show. I don't even remember the last
Well,
show.
I've been missing a show over here. I went to at least 6 or 7 last year. Year before that, I went to 12. Year before that, I went to like 10. Year before that, I went to 5.
The Deftones are coming in September.
Oh, I want to go to in April. I want to go see
September 1st.
I want to go see Asking Alexander.
I
What
wanna
was
go see?
What was the worst show you think you were at?
Highly Suspects.
That was
Yeah.
at Rapids, right?
Yeah, the guy Guy did it. Can't. He was trying to be in the moment. I don't really care for it. It was my ex-girlfriend who really wanted the band. He was in the moment, and these fucking drunk fans just making noise. Like, oh, I can't handle this. He didn't do the encore. And I was like, man, fuck this guy.
Who was supposed? There was a band that was supposed to be with Highly Suspect, and they.
No, it was only two. It was only like a 3-band night.
Because trying to think. I thought another band was supposed to, but the Highly Suspect lead singer said the lead singer of the other band. I want to say either Gemini or.
Yeah, but the guy was a prima donna baby anyway.
Yes.
My throat. Like, oh, sorry about that. He couldn't do the encore because his throat hurt it. Yeah, I think he sucked too many wieners.
Jesus, man.
Hey, I didn't say the other word.
All excuses you could have come up with, you had to come up with the kids out.
He sucked. He was too much into the moment because, I'm trying to get myself. I'm trying to be here.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think.
See, the limit for my expectations is easy because I haven't been to many shows, so I still, to this day, have never been to a bad show.
Really?
Because I've been to very few.
Except for Eric Church when we booed his ass out.
Well, I think, no, actually, you know what? I did go, and it wasn't because the show was bad, it's just because when I was buying the tickets, I didn't pay attention. Thankfully, I didn't have to sit in my seat the entire time. But I went and seen Blink at Darien Lake. That sucked because, of course, we get to our seats. My seat's literally right in front of a fucking pole.
Yo, I told him,
I was
you want to
pissed.
switch?
I was pissed. But thankfully, we didn't stay in our seats the whole time. We kind of just moved around. So
Right.
it was nice.
But we all were jammed up to the way. It's like, it was so bad. You ever see the glazed donut sweat? We're just glazed. We were like that for a little way.
Yeah, by the time we left, I should have my shirt tied around my head. I was fucking
Yeah, that's
sweating.
almost. We went to this dive bar.
That's
Chicken wings were
bomb
amazing.
food, dude, and the
I-
waitress was hot.
I'm trying to find that place again.
The waitress was hot as fuck. Maybe it's just one of those places you can only find once and never again. They had a bomb beef on whack. We got beef on whack with cheddar.
I had chicken.
Bomb.
I had chicken.
Where
wings.
was this?
Shit was huge.
There's some bar.
It was out near Darien Lake. We don't even know what the fucking bar was called.
There's this. It was a nice pizza place on the main strip where Darien Lake is.
Oh no, this was like
No,
a
it was
bar
like in
bar.
the backwoods or something.
Yeah,
Really?
it was like super backwood. It was nice though. Actually, you know what? No, I do have a top probably for what my expectations are. It's probably because when I went and seen Civil Plan, that might be one of the greatest nights of my life.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if any concert will ever top that
Oh wait, you know what concert
because
tops
I've done
mine?
my fucking life.
There's like a few of them for me, but last year's Sad Summer Festival when I went on stage with the Marines, actually sung with the band. We're gonna be famous because of that.
So you didn't even shout us out. What do you mean we're gonna be famous?
Motherfucker, I'm nervous.
In the
Yeah, when you're on
moments.
stage, quite literally, almost fell because of how it was raining. When you're on stage, you can't really see all. You see just see people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only worst experience. It was highly suspect. They almost canceled 7 us on us.
Really?
You remember? You were there. I told me when the power went out. And the,
Oh, so yeah. Yeah, me and Phillips were there.
Yeah, Phillips.
yo,
What a
see,
nerd.
I know I mentioned this before, but me and Yoda, it's like I see him at my concert. Like, hey, what's up, man? Not much. Oh, you here for that? Yeah. The box pit usually starts with me or around me. Now, 20 minutes later, fucking pit starts. Well, we got fucking wrecked. Yo, but then again, I don't mind shows, but the crowd surfers get annoying because I got fucking hit in the face, fucking body weight because I'm at the guardrail. I'm just carrying these people. I'm helping security.
That's why I always wear my old glasses. I would say my worst show was In This Moment
In this moment, what one?
at Rapids with My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one. But Maria, she could put one hell of a show on.
she just, I feel that her change in between each song, she's got to wear a different costume for each song.
Yeah, I like that idea.
It just it takes away the vibe. People like, I don't know. I just like go to the next song.
Yeah,
That dress.
but yeah, for her dressing, but then gives it opportunity for her band. Her band is just like the one time she takes a little break. Her fucking band just be out there shredded.
Maybe I might have to get another watch.
But she still does that. She does only 10 songs, and at the end, she plays her hit song "Whore." She goes and puts a dunce cap on. She hits like a yardstick. She's up with her mic up on her.
Does she get naked?
No, she almost gets
That'd
naked.
be cool.
But she, Cheetah, you look up Maria in this moment. You'll find out why.
And then another, like, she does that a lot.
I want to go meet.
She sings like a vampire.
I know one thing I'm definitely not missing out on next time it comes around. Midget wrestling. That was one of the best experiences in my life. That shit's fucking great to watch. You ain't had fun until you went and watched midget wrestling, man. That shit's funny as hell. Watching them guys beat up on each other, shit's fucking hilarious.
Watch Wee Man.
Shit's great, dude. They had one dude who was like his wrestling name was Mexican Mario. He had a Mario suit on. His fucking, oh my god, it was great.
Luigi.
Yeah, one of the female wrestlers, man, I seen her walking outside the ring. All I'm saying is, man, I would've, I would. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, before we continue on the episode, let's talk about.
Don't be looking at me and Yoda, man. We're in love over here, okay?
Yo, let's talk about the NFL.
Yes.
Yo, you see the Cowboys fan got that busted as number 24? I don't know what his name is.
Ooh.
From the Bills.
Oh, Kiara Elam?
Yeah. Yo, what if he goes to the Cowboys and shines?
Hey, man, it might happen. Just was never a fit here. It happens.
Yeah, because what's his face?
I was gonna say, we've had a couple people like that where they've left and they've gone balled out somewhere else.
Stephon Diggs. No, I mean Stephon Gilmore.
Gilmore, I liked him.
He was a little bitch.
Well, I had a personal experience with him. Well, that doesn't sound right.
Whoa, I want to hear this story.
No, he would come into the casino, right? And I ID'd him, and I didn't get the reaction I guess he wanted. Like, I'm a Buffalo Bill. He goes, "You don't know who I am?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. Sorry." I said, "Do you play for the Bills?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's the first thing right there." And he goes, What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I'm a Patriots fan, so."
Ah, that's why you have a special connection.
So, no, he would, yeah, because we would talk, and I would treat him like a regular person. I wasn't, wasn't starstruck.
It's nice. You should have punched him in the dick when you had a
So
chance.
he liked craps.
After all the shit he talked when he left Buffalo.
Yeah. And it was funny because, like, well, obviously everybody knows where he went to the Patriots. So.
Was he on the Super Bowl team? Was he on the Super Bowl winning team or losing team?
Winning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When I beat Seattle.
Wonder something cool. You remember Jake Kumaro, wide receiver for the Bills? Everybody called him Touchdown Jesus.
Yeah.
Him and that Joey Bosa are cousins. Joey called him about 20 minutes before he decided to sign with the Bills. Jake Kumaro must have said something to him, convinced him to sign with here.
Kind of glad Bill Miller left. Release.
Yeah, I kind of knew that was.
Dude, I wish he was prime Miller we had.
Man, I mean, I respect Bean for taking the shot on him, but as a failed experiment.
And we do it again with Bosa.
Well, hey, man, if Bosa could stay healthy, dude, he's going to be a fucking monster.
What's he going to play, 7 games?
Hey, I
Yeah,
think
man,
that's 7
don't
games.
be fucking putting. You better knock on that wood right there. Don't be putting that juju out there. This is for Yoder. That's for Yoder. That's for Yoder's bad juju.
He played for the wrong team.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, man?
He played for the Suck Eyes.
Who?
Bosa.
Who's the suck artist?
Suck Eyes. The Buckeyes. Ohio. He played for the enemy.
There's more to life than just college football, Yoder, okay?
Oh, that's where it
Hey,
starts.
hey, conference champions this week. Yo, I'm telling you, if I make a perfect bracket, I'll let you guys all come from as my entourage.
No. No thanks.
All right, if I make my perfect bracket, Rich, you can come. We could do like a blog. Because I'm
Don't
gonna
let
go
him
on.
fool you. He's gonna be calling you his bitch the whole time and shit. He's gonna demean you the whole time.
Hey, if you get a perfect bracket, you're gonna go on you're gonna go on every sports network. You go on Today's Show, Good Morning America, Good Morning
I want to go to the one with the hot chick. What's that one chick?
Today's
The
Show,
sports analyst. She's hot as fuck.
ESPN. You be on ESPN talking.
Gorgeous.
I told one guy, so if I ever get perfect, if I get the perfect bracket, make sure my picture's in the.
I want to go on the one. Where's the one that Mina Keems is on? Which one's she on?
I'm not really
She's
sure.
fucking gorgeous. She's on the one with like Dan Orlowski and Laura Rutledge. They're all on the one together. I can't remember which one it's called.
Good Morning Football.
Maybe. Or no, I want to go on Kay Adams' show. Kay Adams. Oof. I got the biggest crush on that woman. I would kill a grizzly bear with my bare hands for her.
Kill a grizzly bear.
With my bare hands for her. So much I love her. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what's funny? What's funny earlier about Chop talking about wanting to go to New York City? He said he wanted to visit Central Park. Funny enough, that's where our story begins.
Yes.
Oh man.
But before we get into that, Yoder, give us a rundown on our boy. Who
Our
we're going to be
boy.
talking about today.
Mr. Robert.
Wait, while you do that, I'm going to go take a piss. Go ahead.
Mr. Robert Chambers.
Hey, yo, we can talk shit about him now.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, we wait till he comes up.
Hell no. It was just Mr. Robert Chambers. Let's talk about him.
Yes.
Because we're going to try to crack this out in 20 minutes, a half hour, y'all. Hey, before we go continue on, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do whatever. Try to make us go famous. I'm still waiting for Deion Sanders to come at me. Come at me, brah.
Yeah, I like to see.
His son's garbage anyway. He's not a good quarterback. If he's a good quarterback, that team would have been in the playoffs. Am I wrong?
I think they tried to be the team too fast.
Yeah, a program like that, it takes a couple years.
Yeah.
His record was like 13-13.
And a lot of people that got, I believe he was at no, he was at Florida, FMLA or FMU.
Who,
Deion?
Deion was Jacksonville.
Yeah. But a lot of their players came from the porthole from there. It takes a while to build a program.
It does, but I think the first couple of games, everyone, wow, Coach Primetime is doing this. Party fell.
Down goes Fraser. Welcome back.
I told you guys to go ahead and you didn't even start the episode.
No, we was.
We had to talk about Deion.
We're talking about punk ass Deion. Yeah, if I actually give me Deion, I'd be like, hey, don't listen to our episodes on our YouTube.
Yeah, because he's going to, all the pods in the world.
Hey,
He's gonna turn on ours.
it took you roasting New York State governor to get Ben Stiller to roast you.
He didn't roast me. I roasted him. And then he said, boom, roasted. I roasted him once.
Who?
Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah.
One of my proudest moments on Twitter. Came up with my memories the other day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I thought about reaching out to him, see if he wanted to do a reunion. Damn, Yoder. That's what happens when we get here half an hour early. We're sitting in the car just drinking.
Hey, thank God this episode is kind of short. This document, it's kind of short.
A little bit.
Yo, speaking of that,
Good episode, though.
What?
Said it's a good episode, though.
Yeah, you know how we are. We're never organized. We're sloppy, and that's how we do things. And get a loser.
Shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up, man. Yo, I'm hoping one day like Yoda can't make it. It'll just be me and you. I want to be like on the two couches over there, like
I ain't coming.
like a talk show host.
I ain't coming. It's just you. I don't fucking like you.
We started the picture.
Nope.
We
Just kicking you
original.
out. This is your final episode. Goodbye.
I don't give a fuck. I start my own show.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You know what's gonna called? Chops Better Than Cheetah Show.
Uh-huh. A great name. Congrats.
Yo, I would actually do more blogging. Even
I
when
don't
I'm
even know
caring.
how to blog.
Dude, blogging is easy. Rich, how you blog?
Exactly. See? You don't know how to blog, you dummy.
He's going like, I'm waiting.
He don't know either.
I think you just take a camera and you just fucking. Hey y'all, this is fucking. What's up, y'all?
It's all the same stuff. It's different. It's just different stuff. Same name, same equipment. Just where you put it.
All right, you got a point.
She's
Shut
back.
Hey, watch it be my turn to go to the bathroom. Nah, I don't have to. Yeah, Yoda.
You ready now, princess?
Yo, if you do watch our episode, do not watch from minute 43 to now. Skip that part.
Why?
Because I said this would be a short episode. Then I'm talking about Cheetah says, I'm fired again. I said, I'm making my own show called Chops Better Than Cheetah. Then I said, I'll do more blogging.
You missed a lot. It was a very long pee.
Must be.
All right, let's get into this here. Let's give the people what they came for.
All right. All right, we're going to talk about the Preppy murder. When you think of
Preppy murder. Dun, 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 dun.
the Preppy murder, when you think of preppies, you don't think of murderers, right?
No, yeah, the spoiled rich kids
Right,
spending all mommy and daddy's money.
right. That's basically what this guy was. He was born Robert Chambers Jr., born September 25th, 1966. The American criminal dubbed the Preppy Killer and the Central Park Strangler. Chambers gained notoriety for the August 26th, 1986 strangulation death of very young 18-year-old Jennifer Levin in New York City's Central Park, for which he was originally charged with second-degree murder. Chambers changed his story several times during the course of the ensuing investigation, ultimately claiming that Levin's death was an accidental result of him pushing her off of him, and she purportedly led to sexual assault. Which led to sexual assaulting him, an account that characterized by the media accounts as one would call rough sex. Chambers later pleaded guilty to manslaughter after the jury failed to reach a verdict after 9 days of deliberation.
Mm-hmm.
9 days.
So some rich, preppy little kid, basically, murdered this young girl. When I was listening to the Crime Junkies episode about this. I didn't finish it all of it, but I got like halfway through. They said that in his confession, he They said he came in like super cocky at first because they,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. He had like a very cocky attitude, and then like after a while, he became very rude, and then started to change his subject a bunch, or started to change his story a bunch of times. They said even at one point he stopped referring to her as Jennifer and just said the body.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Like this dude just probably was so high class, and he literally probably, in his mind, he probably thought, "It don't matter, they're never gonna get me for it.
Right.
I'm gonna get away with it.
Or
'Cause
I
I'm rich as
have,
fuck."
I have so much money that I can, become OJ
It's crazy.
before OJ.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. That this was like this was like the big trial before the OJ trial, basically.
Right.
Like before what the OJ trial did, when it sparked all those debates. They had the Preppy murder, which did that.
No,
Pretty
I
fucking
had
wild.
Wait, I hope you don't met this guy before Yoda. If you met this guy,
no, I have not met him, but I've had the experience of being on a jury, and I went through the whole thing and was picked. It's not what you see in the movies,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't get to see the sentencing phase of it.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Oh, I didn't know that.
no.
that's dumb.
That is dumb.
You get to the point where you decide if he's innocent or guilty. And
You
go
don't get to someone doesn't get to stand up and be like, "Yes, we've reached a verdict, Your Honor."
Yeah, you have a.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
that's
lead
That'd be
or
sick.
head juror.
I'd want to be that person. Just like, "Yo, Your Honor, we reached a verdict. You guilty, son."
And then the crazy thing is the lawyer for the defendant or plaintiff, sorry, comes into the post office all the time,
Oh shit, that's crazy.
but I don't think he knows who I am.
Probably not.
But it's weird because I don't know if anybody's ever seen 12 Angry Men.
That's a good play.
I know it's very surprising that there's something I haven't seen.
I know.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Ooh, he just called you
Don't go
fighting.
that far, okay?
He just
I've
called
seen
you.
the important stuff.
He called you fighting, in the replacement fighting.
So
I've seen the important stuff.
I can't imagine going 9 days. Mine was we only deliberated for an hour. But mine was clear cut.
That's crazy.
If I had to be on a trial, if I had to be on a jury trial, I want to be on a federal and be a murder trial. Be on there for 4 months.
Grand jury. It's at least a month.
You'd be like, well, he's innocent. What do you mean? Well, there's something about this story that doesn't add up. And everyone convinces guilty, and you and your friends like, oh nope, he's not guilty.
You literally would be that one guy to just be like, not guilty, just so you could drag it out longer.
There was, like, when we had ours, there were people that thought he was innocent.
Really?
We had to say, well,
You had to threaten him with violence?
no.
Sure, Yoda. Sure, no, you can't say it.
To give it quick, what happened in my trial was that it was a landlord that lived in the building. It was an upper and lower apartment, and this was during COVID. So the tenant basically wasn't working because of COVID, so he couldn't pay the rent. So the landlord who lived above him was pissed. So the landlord went down in the basement and shut off the gas.
What a scumbag.
So the tenant called National Fuel, and National Fuel came and couldn't sense a leak, so they shut off the gas to the whole building, to the whole house, which pissed off the landlord. Now he came down and said, "Why is my heat off?" And National Fuel wasn't going to come until the next day to investigate why the gas was shut off, because they didn't shut it off. So they don't know why it's off, if that makes sense. So the following morning, National Fuel comes to the house to investigate. Now, the tenant is down there, and the landlord is down there. So they start to fight. The landlord has a knife, 8-inch or larger blade, that cut the guy from the middle of his chest down to his stomach,
Jesus.
down to his navel, and everything came out.
Oh, he Colombian necktie this guy.
That's brutal.
So, so they charged him with attempted murder.
Did he die?
No, he spent a lot of time in the hospital, to say the least. And then he had mental issues after that. So it was a lot of like witnesses from National Fuel, girlfriends, the guy that was stabbed was there because he was testifying, and it was really cool to go through the whole process, to be picked for the jury, because like no one's like they're not going to pick me, or I was.
So what you're actually telling us is this whole experience fueled your rage for killing? Now you have a bloodthirst?
Yes.
I knew it. Mom, if I don't make it home tonight, it was Yoder.
It was Eileen from Applebee's.
I miss Applebee's.
Let's go. I love Applebee's.
Too bad they're going out of business.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Let's go sometime. I love Applebee's.
Oh, because she's calling.
Oh, Fiden?
Yeah, he knows what time it is.
Hey, we do. Hey, your first caller on Getting Loser. You should do
You're
that.
caller number one. Get in.
You should do that, Yoder.
Too late. What a dummy.
He knows we're on the.
Hey, next time calls, put him on speaker. Welcome to Getting Loser. You're our first caller ever.
All right, let's get back to Mr. Chambers. Robert Chambers was born September 25th, 1966. He was the...
What?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
I'm hearing things. The only child of Phyllis Chambers, an Irish born... Hey, here we go. Follow up your leprechaun.
Oh, yeah.
An Irish-born nurse, and Robert Chambers Sr., who worked for MCA Records.
Oh, shit. MCA Records.
I wonder if he knew the father of the two brothers, the
Mendez brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Because didn't he work?
Maybe they did. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun. The conspiracy. LMC videos later in video cassette distribution. The family initially lived in a working class neighborhood of Jackson Heights, Queens, and later moved to Manhattan. Chambers grew up attending fancy prep school, no way, in New York City and New York City's wealthy East Side. Though not affluent, Chambers' mother worked to pay for the childhood attendance to the prestigious York Penitentiary. York Preparatory School. That's what I should have led up, from the penitentiary to the preparatory, or from preparatory to the penitentiary. See, if we had things I would have done. On the Upper East Side. Those scholarships assisted in this. The fact that the family had far less money than his classmates created a social problem for Chambers, including difficulty socializing with his peers. By the time he reached college age, Chambers had descended into life of petty theft, alcoholism, and drugs. So this is sad.
Yo, they were saying, like, before he did the murder in Central Park, They were saying he had other crimes. If they caught him, the girl was still living.
Well, you could say that with a lot of killers. We know that for John Wayne Gacy too. There was 100 times they could have caught him
Yeah.
before they actually caught him. Probably could have saved a lot of people.
But then again, you're thinking it's like in the 80s and 70s. They're doing crimes. The geese get caught, but the local police just, oh, whatever.
Well, yeah, back then murder wasn't like a, you know what I mean? It wasn't a huge thing back then.
And they said back then too, a lot of people didn't lock their doors.
Yeah, it was a very different time back then.
I know in my neighborhood we slept with the doors open.
Yeah, there were, like I said,
wide open.
there wasn't a ton of like, you know, murder wasn't like as, you know what I mean, as big and as recognized
Right.
as it is now, obviously.
You didn't have to worry about people coming in
Yeah.
and trying to steal your Tesla.
That's the same too with like in that Crime Junkies pod when they talk about it. When they talk about how his first original story was that she was like sexually assaulting him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons they didn't believe him is because back then, you know, they believed that men couldn't be sexually assaulted.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was one of the reasons why they saw right through that story. So even if that was true, which we pretty much found out it wasn't, but even if that was true, they wouldn't have believed him because back then, you know, they believed men couldn't be sexually assaulted. Which, you know, obviously we know now is not true.
Correct.
But, yeah, it was just, you know what I mean? It was just a very different time back then.
Chambers was accepted by Boston University.
Boston.
What?
The home of the bean pot. But was asked to leave after one semester.
No.
No way.
Judas.
Couldn't handle 12 credits. For the reasons which included the use of stolen credit card. He later committed other petty thefts and burglaries in connection with drug and alcohol abuse. Unable to hold a job. I was reading something else. Chambers was issued a summons for disorderly conduct one night after leaving Doran's Red Hand, a bar which was located on 300 East. Remember this, guys, if you guys... Oh, this is in Manhattan. If a bar located on 300 East 84th Street in Manhattan. He destroyed the summons as the police were leaving the scene, yelling, "You fucking cowards! You should stick to..."
N-words.
Yeah, we can't say that word.
Yeah. Insert N-words here.
Blanky blank 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 blank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some background on Mr. Chambers. He had a girlfriend at the time of the murder who was featured as a television actress. I gotta look her up. Alex
I
Cap.
just looked her up. She was on like a couple episodes of like 2.5 Men. She was in Seinfeld, shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
But the couple broke up after. Go figure. Chambers stole $50. Stole
like a
Cap's
real
$50
fucking
allowance,
stand-up guy.
according to Cap. Jesus, anything for a dime.
I bet that $50 went to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
Alcohol.
Part of the white powder and the alky jinkies.
Yeah, that,
Because, you know, back in the late 80s, cocaine was a hell of a drug. I can't tell you that because I wasn't born. I was born in 88, y'all.
Cap, according to Cap, after Levin had started to pursue him, Levin and Chambers briefly dated on the day of the murder. Both were at Doran's. Oops. Sorry, lost my spot. Both were at Doran's Red Hand. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, they were only 18. But keep in mind, this was back in 1986, so the drinking age would have been around 18.
Well, they also said that because of how high profile these kids were, that back then Dorian's was known for
Serving underage?
serving underage kids, and it wasn't very hard to. They said you didn't even need a good fake ID to pass through the door
Yes.
in there, and you would just walk right in basically, and they would serve you.
I never did such things.
No, of course not. I'm sure you're a saint.
I remember back then, that was before the alcohol was 0.8. Now they want to lower it to 0.4. I used to go into gas stations and say that and people believed me. Would tell them that the DMV messed up, was supposed to be 86 and not 80, or 68 and not 69. But it's been some years since I've had to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly over 21.
Yeah, just slightly. Not a lot. Just slightly.
So Drew, when you go to New York City, you're gonna have to look for Doran's Red Hand.
The book?
No, it's a bar.
The bar
Have you even been paying attention?
Yeah, I have.
in Manhattan.
You don't even know that was a bar. We literally just sat here and talked
Yeah,
about
I
how they
heard
served
about it.
underage.
I think that shut down.
How do you know? You didn't even know what it was 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I did. I was testing your knowledge over here.
Uh-huh. Guy who's been on his phone the entire episode
I
is
know.
testing my knowledge.
All right. Finding the body. A bicyclist found Levin's half-naked corpse on August 26, 1986, about 6:15 a.m. in Central Park, near 5th Avenue and 83rd Street. That's one place I have not been to, is Central Park.
Me either, Yoda. I heard don't go in Central Park at night because that's when all the hobos and the crackheads and the gangsters want to be in that park and touch you.
You know what the second largest metropolitan park in New York State is?
High Park?
Correct.
What, really?
Yes.
Lame.
Wait, I thought Oak Ridge would have been the biggest park. Metro Park. Oak Hill in Hamburg.
No, metropolitan. Like New York City, Buffalo, metropolitan area.
I can't even High Park is really never knew. And we take High Park for granted.
Right.
Just granted.
Street right behind Metropolitan Museum of Art. Her body was laying twisted by a tree with her bra and top pulled up. Levin's body was faceward covered in scratches and bite marks. Deep red marks were across her neck. Her left eye was swollen. Her fingernails were bruised, suggesting that her final moments she had she had tried to pull down whatever had been strangling her.
This part's really fucked.
Yes.
Just goes to show you what kind of a sick dude this guy
Well,
was.
rage you must have.
Yeah.
Chambers hid and watched as the police officers surveyed the scene. Investigators found Levin's underwear some 50 yards away. Levin's autopsy was performed by associate medical examiner Dr. Maria Laandi, who determined that Levin had been strangled. Levin was estimated to have died around 5:30. So her body was there almost, 45 minutes. And the fact that Chambers sat there and watched,
Yeah, sick son of a bitch.
like someone who starts fires to watch their.
Yeah, and then goes back to watch like firefighters fight
Yeah.
and shit because he likes the thrill it gives him. Yeah, guy's a fucking loser. Sorry, we love Donnie's Auto Mart.
Who the hell Donald's motherfucker? This motherfucker was this shit. You know what I sound like at that moment? Do you remember Wild Thornberry's Donnie?
Yeah, man, of course I remember.
Yeah.
Now we get to the rest of Chambers and getting on to the trial. After several of Doran's patrons told police that they had last seen Levin leave the bar with Chambers, police went to his home. Upon arrival, they saw Chambers had a fresh and bloody scratches were both sides of his face, which were blamed on the cat. I have a cat. They scratch your
also have a
hands,
cat.
but I've never.
My
You've
cat's
never
never scratched my face. Ever.
Yes.
Never once. If
Never
anything,
played-
she protects my face more than I do.
My
Did she
cat
put your
tries-
butt in your face?
Yes, unfortunately.
It grooms me, but it's never bitten me or scratched my face. Cat, which was blamed on the cat before later admitting that the cat was declawed. Must be a Wolverine cat.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. He can't even keep his story straight.
Chambers then agreed to accompany the police to Central Park Precinct for questioning. There he was asked if he had left Dorans with Levin, which he denied. After police told him that the bar's patrons had witnessed him leaving with Levin, he admitted that he had. He said that she quickly went to buy cigarettes. Detectives pointed out that Levin did not smoke.
Let me guess, it must be his declaw cat.
Yeah. Chambers Chambers admitted that she had not gone to get cigarettes. Oh Jesus! He then claimed that she congealed him into going to Central Park to have sex. She died during the aggressive sexual encounter in the park. Before booking, Chambers was permitted to see his father, to whom he said, "That fucking bitch. Why did she leave me alone?"
Yeah, so his original story when he went to the cops, once they knew that he was there and that he was with her and shit, his original thing behind it was he said that she tried to assault him, or she got on top of him, tried to have sex with him. He didn't want to have sex with her, and he wanted to go push her to get off of him, and he said that's when she must have hit her head or something, and that she just laid there, and she wasn't moving at all. Basically, that's what he tried to say. That she sexually assaulted him, and that he pushed her off in defense, and she just died somehow. And that's when he told the cops, he said, yeah, the body was just laying there. That's when he didn't even say, like, her or nothing. He just said the body was laying there.
This dude's a fucking nut job.
Yes,
Pretty
and
much.
This is where the privilege comes in to play.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take over you?
Yeah.
Kind of, you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Archbishop Theodore Edgar McCarrick of Newark, New Jersey, later Archbishop of Washington, wrote a letter of support for Chambers' bail application. He had known Chambers and his mother because she had been employed as a nurse by the Cardinal Terence Cook. McCarrick was close to the Chambers family and had served as Robert's godfather at the baptism. In 2019, he was defrocked for sex offenses against adults and minors. Chambers had secured bail through his family and the owner of the bar, Jack Dorian, who put up his townhouse as collateral for a bail bond. Yeah, like you said, this is where the privilege comes in, because somehow this family must have gotten to this bar owner and said, hey, we need you to put up your shit for collateral and get our son out of jail. Because this is your fault for giving them alcohol underage, basically. That's probably what they said.
Yes.
And the owner of the bar is probably like, well, fuck, if I don't help them, take me down. So, Chambers was charged with and tried for 2 counts of second-degree murder. His defense was that Levin's death occurred during rough sex. He was defended by Jack Littman, who had previously used the temporary insanity defense on behalf of Richard Herron for the murder of the Yale University student Bonnie Garland. Littman claimed Levin was promiscuous, saying she had a sex diary, and that her sexual history was admissible as evidence, prompting headlines such as, "Wow, how Jennifer courted death" in New York's Daily News. On remand, Chambers was filmed twisting off the head of a Barbie doll and saying, "Oops, I think I killed her."
What the fuck?
Prosecutor Linda Fairstein stated, in more than 8,000 cases of reported assaults in the last 10 years, this is the first in which a male reported being sexually assaulted by a female. Yeah, like I was saying, back then, they didn't believe that men could be sexually assaulted by women.
No.
So for him to even say that, they're like, oh, that's just a cop-out, you know what I mean? He's not. That can't be true. How could a man be assaulted by a woman? You know what I mean? But, in his case, it kind of doesn't really make sense, because if you look at the pictures of Jennifer Levin and the pictures of him, there's no chance that he wasn't getting that girl off him if he really wanted to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Chambers' trial began on January 4th, 1988, and lasted 13 weeks. Olandy testified on February 9th that pinpoint hemorrhages observed in the soft tissue around Levin's eyes could be caused by a constriction of the blood vessels in the neck. She explained that this was evidence of compression of her neck and an indication that she had been strangled. When Chambers' attorney, Jack Littman, suggested a cross-examination that Chambers could have choked Levin in an arm lock that could cause death in seconds, and that the marks on her neck could have been made when she was quickly moved her head from the side to side in a struggle for air. Olandy stated that while such an occurrence was possible, that did not occur in Levin's case. She also stated that while some of the injuries on Levin's neck could have been caused by Chambers' wristwatch and shirt rather than his hands, her injuries overall were not consistent with the scenario Littman described. When the jury failed to reach a verdict after the 9 days of deliberation, the prosecution and Chambers agreed to a plea bargain. He pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter, which carried a sentence of between 5 and 15 years. He was also required to admit that he intended to hurt Levin sufficiently to cause her death. During his sentence that April, he stated in court, "It breaks my heart to have to say this. The Levin family has gone through hell because of my actions, and I am sorry." Chambers received a sentence of 15 years in prison. Then, in 1997, Chambers sent an untitled essay he wrote to prison anthologist Jeff Evans. The piece, subsequently titled "Christmas Present," appeared in the book Undoing Time, American Prisoners in Their Own Words. Written while Chambers was incarcerated at Greenhaven Correctional Facility in Stormville, New York. The essay is an entry from one of his journals, which he calls a record of the meaningless hope and frightening losses of a person I don't even know. Chambers was released from Auburn Prison on February 14, 2003, after having served the entirety of his prison term due to his numerous infractions. His release was a media circus, with reports staking out prime sections of the sidewalk opposite the prison as early as 13 hours before his 7:30 a.m. release time. That same day, Dateline NBC interviewed Chambers, who continued to claim that he strangled Levin accidentally in an attempt to stop her from hurting him during rough sex. He also falsely denied that he'd been disciplined in prison. Jack Dorian settled with Levin's parents on their claim that Dorian's bar, where Levin and Chambers had been before they went to Central Park on the night of her death, had served too much alcohol to Chambers. A wrongful death lawsuit, which Chambers did not consent, provides that he must pay all lump sums he receives, including any income from book or movie deals, plus 10% of his future income, up to $25 million, to the Levin family. The family has said that all the money it gets from Chambers will go to victims' rights organizations. So this guy did his time, got out in 2003. Could have just went on with his life. Probably wouldn't have lived an upstanding life because people, knew he was a piece of shit. But he could have at least lived a life. But no, that wasn't good enough for him.
No.
So in July 2005, Chambers pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor drug charge, and on August 29th, was given a reduced sentence of 90 days in jail and fined $200 for a license violation. The judge added 10 days to the time prosecutors and Chambers' lawyers had agreed on because he was an hour late for the hearing. He would have faced up to a year in jail if he had been convicted after trial. And then on October 22nd, 2007, Chambers was arrested again, this time in his own apartment, and charged with 3 counts of selling a controlled substance in the first degree, 3 counts of selling a controlled substance in the second degree, and 1 count of resisting arrest. His longtime girlfriend, Sean Covell, was also arrested on 1 count of selling a controlled substance in the second degree. The Daily News reported cops said Chambers, 41, struggled with officers who tried to handcuff him on the felony charges. One detective suffered a broken thumb in the fracas. Commenting on his new arrest, former Assistant District Attorney Linda Fairstein, who had prosecuted Chambers for Levin's death, said, "Doesn't surprise me. I always believed his problem with drugs and alcohol would get him in trouble again. He's had the opportunity in prison to detox and take college courses to straighten out his life, but that clearly is of no interest to him. He's learned nothing in the last 20 years." Chambers and Covell were then charged with running a cocaine operation out of his apartment. The two had previously been given notices for not paying rent, and the phone had been disconnected. Then on August 11th, 2008, the Manhattan DA's office announced that Chambers had pled guilty to selling drugs. On September 2nd, 2008, he was sentenced to 19 years on the drug charge. Chambers was released from York's Shawangunk Correctional Facility on July 25th, 2023, after serving 15 years of his 19-year sentence. He will be on parole until 2028.
And how many years did he get for killing Levin?
15.
And how many years did he get for drugs?
19?
Well, yeah. How does that make sense?
Nah, it doesn't make sense. So he served 15 for killing her, and then he served 15 for selling drugs. Yeah. But, like, the dude fucking, he had it made. You know what I mean? He could have got away. He could have just went and lived a regular life, but he had to fuck it up by selling drugs. And like the DA said, you literally went to jail for this, dude. You had time to get your shit together, and you just chose not to. It's crazy.
And then, did you read the popular culture?
Yeah, I read a couple of them.
Jenny Was a Friend of Mine from the Killers is about this Chambers guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic Youth.
Yeah, there's a 1990 Law and Order episode called "Kiss the Girls and Make Them Die" that was based on a case.
Law and Order 2003 episode called "The Monster" was based on them.
Yeah, and the novel American Psycho, protagonist Patrick Bateman, a wealthy preppy serial killer, mentions trying to start a defense fund for Chambers. It's crazy.
AMC aired a 5-part miniseries, The Preppy Murder Death in Central Park. And, it was 2019.
Yeah, I have to check that out. I'll have to
Yeah.
find that and check it out. Yeah, it's crazy shit, man. What a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit he is.
I hope he fucks up again and goes back to jail for the rest of his life.
Where his ball be all ready for them inmates.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But they said that they also said one of the big things about this case was that it started a lot of bitter debates about like socioeconomics and privilege and sex, shit like that. Kind of like that's why they say it was like bigger. It was like the OJ trial before the OJ trial,
Right.
because the OJ trial did the same thing. There was a lot of debates about like, oh, he only got away with it because he's so wealthy, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that is crazy that he got more time for drugs than he did for killing somebody. And it's only because his parents had so much power.
Right.
And it's fucked up, but, that's unfortunately how life goes. But, yeah, it was a good episode, yo. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes, good job.
I heard you got another banger for us, too, next week, right? You said you're going to take the next 2 episodes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got another banger for us next week?
Yeah, next week I'm doing Crystal Magnum, who,
Yeah, that's
if
the
you
one
don't
that...
know, the
yeah.
Duke Lacrosse
Yep.
accused of, at a party, accused the Duke Lacrosse players of raping her, who was only, I believe, was just only a couple months ago where she had finally admitted that she lied.
Ruin those guys' lives for nothing.
Yes. And I also believe the DA lost his, I don't know, his title, obviously.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I got to do more research, that he was aware of
That she faked it?
that and still continued on with the trial.
What a scumbag.
So
Yeah, it's scummy. Yeah, it should be a good episode, too. I'm excited to talk about that one. Should be a good one. I like that you're getting a little true crime here, man. It's getting me a little excited. We could do true crime 24/7. I wouldn't mind. But I like that you guys are getting into it, too. It's nice. I always like to sink my teeth in a good true crime episode. So. Makes my nipple hairs tingle.
I've been doing some research on Dennis Donahue as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, when I say this, no way am I bragging that I knew him, but I went to football games with him.
Jesus, Yonder.
I bought cars from him. I worked with his family. So I'll do it from both perspectives.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I gotta come up with episodes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't figured it out
Thought
yet.
we were going to do the heavyweights.
The what?
The heavyweights.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do that soon.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
But that's need more Rich is participation in that.
Yeah. We gotta give him some time to get it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gonna be excited for that one. What we didn't
Wait.
tell you was that we're Well, after we finished watching the movie, we're actually sending Chop to Fat Camp. So.
Wait, I know Yoda had his episode last week.
Yeah, you didn't hear him last week when he said, if it's cool with you guys, I'll take the next 2?
Oh, yeah.
You don't ever fucking pay attention, do you?
I was supposed to do last week, but we ended up doing the shoot the shit.
Yeah, remember he said he already had 2 episodes basically ready to go back to back, so he'd take the next 2? We literally sat right here and said, okay, no problem. You be forgetting shit. You got a tiny brain, dude.
Yeah, my time to bring that pile.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get out of here.
With that,
Yeah, let's get out of here.
let's get in the car.
Let's get in the car, drive along to next week. Great episode of Papa Yoda taking the steering wheel from us. And cha-cha-cha-cha.